in 94, I was living in this bedsit off the Old Kent Road in London. And it was all very grim. It was above a launderette, and it seemed that everything was covered in cockroaches. But I could never be completely sure because of the amount of alcohol I was drinking, and because that when I wasn't drinking, I'd be hallucinating due to alcohol withdrawal. So this is the year, actually, the same year as Kurt Cobain died. And I remember really admiring him for that, because it seemed to me that life was a game that you couldn't win. So the best thing to do was to refuse to play. There was many times during that year that I yearned to just follow him. I tried to get my life back on track. I got kicked out of school when I was 15, but I'd gone back when I was 20. But the problem was internally, my mental health was deteriorating rapidly. I On the day I got accepted into university, I went on a bender and I basically ended up losing everything. I lost my bedsit, lost I lost my part-time job, and so instead of going to university, I ended up going to in a rehab for a year. So during that time, it was so obvious to me that I just needed to somehow escape my emotions and my racing thoughts. And what I didn't realize was that it was my trying to escape them that was the problem. It was my resisting life that was the problem. And all of these ideas I had about how things should be, how they shouldn't be, how I should be, how my past should have been, that all of those thoughts were actually the problem.